gray sweatpants. Don't act like that, it make no sense. You don't hear me talking to you, you can't have no friends. I'm on your body like niggas on bitches in the summer. You lit and match your match, cause I'm the one. Now what's your number? You won't find nobody better than I. Who better than Kai? Rhetorical, don't need no reply. Now
Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Whoo, baby. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Y'all, I got woken up by a call this morning, okay? And then I got woken up by a DM. And I love my people. I do. I love y'all. But, y'all, don't send me no lies with these people up all night talking about Brenda. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all, guess what I did? You hear my voice? I went to bed. After Cam's live last night, I went to bed, baby, because I was sleepy, okay? I went and I checked in the Doogie's live for a few minutes. I couldn't even stay in that, okay? I can't even tell you what this whole live was about. I'm sorry. Y'all, I was exhausted because in my life, what I've done the last two lives at Cam, I have never done ever. I don't sit up at night or in the morning talking and thinking about other people. And I don't scratch. It's not what I do. I don't care for it. But if given the task to defend myself, I will avenge my honor each time. And also, because I spoke my truth, I went to bed and I rested well. But I heard these people up for hours scrambling, talking about me, trying to say why they didn't like me or whatever. Okay? I don't care. Yeah, what's wrong with you people? Somebody came and told me, and I only got brief things. I don't know what all went on in Shano's lives, but Shano, why come you didn't hit the panel? Why come Shano you didn't hit the panel to address me? Hmm? Because you know all the conversations that me and you had on Pop Tart. You want to sit up there and say that a lady forced you to talk to me. Child, you sound like a moron. So if that lady forced you to talk to me, why so many months later were you still coming after me, harassing, calling my phone, and wanting to talk to me? Shayna, it's okay, honey. You don't have to. I mean, I know you're going along with the get along gang, because as I told you before, that Shano is only and all about clout. Shano don't give a F about none of us out here on these streets. When it comes to clout, he is going to ride the fucking wave, baby. He is. And you know what happens to people like that? They're always gonna be left in the dust. Hey, Dragon baby. Good morning. I do not care, Shano. Because one thing about the receipts that I have with you, it's a whole lot of you and a whole little of me and a whole lot of me being annoyed with you. Okay? And I don't care. If you're going to tell me, okay? And the thing is that I didn't know that Shano had a drug history. I didn't. Because when I came in here, my naivete led me to be friends with people I didn't really know much about, right? Hey, Juice. Good morning. Yeah, ride the wave, baby Juice. Glad to see you back over here, Juice. Hope you're well. But one thing I've done throughout the duration of this time is everything that I got called to the carpet on, I stood on, right? If you question me about something that I said, right? I stood on it, right? And Dookie did a live last night, right? Okay, let me tell you something. That man answers to nobody. He don't answer to me. If he don't agree with shit, hey Doogie, sorry, I was just bringing up your live, but he gave me permission to spin the bin. Like I was telling them, I can't even tell them, all of what happened during your live because I went to bed. Yep, you're right, Juice. Yep, you absolutely right, Juice, and I respect you for that. And I appreciate it. That's why I was mad when I thought something was going on. But again, I'm learning to keep my mouth shut and talk less and trust less, okay? Because apparently, y'all, I'm a YouTube thought. So, guess what? Hey, guys, you listening? Guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to slit my wrist or kill myself because somebody said that I'm a virtual thought. hmm Yeah, I don't care. No, no, don't care at all. That somebody thinks that I am some kind of a virtual thought, and I've talked to a few gentlemen on YouTube. Only one has made it to the confines of my domicile, and his comments have been that I have a nice body, that I smell good, and that I give good head. Okay, well, you were fed well, my house was clean. What else you got, baby? I don't care. I don't. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. But I came up here because I gave a lady yesterday to take care of, her issues. But I heard said lady was up this morning. The married people are up at 3 o'clock in the morning. The happily married people talking about Brenda. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, okay? If I had me a chocolate man in this bed, I don't care if they were talking about my ancestors, all those who had come before me. I wouldn't be on this app fucking with the likes of y'all. I'm sorry. Please forgive me if that sounds crass, but I wouldn't care about none of you niggas, okay? So if y'all over there saying Brenda don't got no husband and she don't got no kids, I sure don't. But guess what? You hear this voice? I'm not as miserable as none of you niggas. I'm not. Y'all is some miserable motherfuckers on this app. If that's the only thing that y'all could take to pop me, well, okay. You're really popping yourself. It ain't looking good in the hood for y'all. It ain't. It's not looking good that you guys are so invested on who I'm talking to on this app, and I can talk to whoever I want to. And if I wanted to add five more people to the repertoire, because I'm gonna tell you something, the DMs ain't lacking, baby. Okay? If I wanted to, guess what? I would. Okay? If I wanted to, I would. Mhm. And it's none of your business, though. It's none of your goddamn business. But the aftermath of me talking to these men is in spiraling out all over a YouTube app because they're not able to stand up in the paint on what they did. I've never met men like these. It's giving bitch assness, okay? In the words of P. Diddy, New York's own. It's giving bitch assness, y'all. That these men couldn't stand up under the paint when shit happens. That y'all had to put out lies and all this other kind of stuff. But here I am telling y'all exactly what happened and what it did. But here's one thing we're going to do. We're, hey, Nurse P, Nurse Pizzle, I'm going to address you, ma'am. I'm going to address your non-lending ass, okay? You never loaned me a penny. You never did. You never loaned me a goddamn dime, Nurse P. And I don't know if well, I do know something's wrong with you, but I don't know why it is you people need to put together lies in order to be able to pop me. It's not giving. It's not giving what it should give, y'all. If you can stand up and speak your truth, I could like respect you. No, I still can respect y'all. Because y'all need a whole gang to come up against me. Which says a lot about me. Y'all need a whole tribe of folks to be able to come up against me. You couldn't take me one on one. Because you knew that it's not even winning because you're never going to win because when it comes to me and how Brenda feels about Brenda or Vicky how I feel about me, You can't stop me because you didn't build me. You didn't. No, didn't fight none of these wars I did behind the scenes. Nothing. So if y'all think that talking about my mother, and hey guys, here's something. Here's some tea. Yesterday was the anniversary of my mother's death. I was kind of glad things went down the way they did yesterday. Y'all marched all in and had your little conversations about me right in time for the anniversary of her death. Let me tell y'all something, as I said before. The way that karma comes spins the block about me, because I be in here walking in my truth when it comes to the shit that I do. I stand 10 toes down in it. I did what I did. I said what I said. I said that in the DM, right? The messy DMs, right? That we knew how who got out there, right? A divorced mother, right? A divorced mother put those receipts out about me. A very well-adjusted individual put out receipts about me, right? Somebody who is self-disciplined and self-controlled, who gets mad when she doesn't like what people say to her, and their response is, "Hey, Montrese, baby, it is crazy, Montrese, but guess what? Who's standing up? Who woke up this morning without an ounce of regret about anything that happened at all? I don't feel away. I don't feel troubled. That crazy girl, what we going to say, Brenda, you're trying to just get people not to like me. That's exactly what you were trying to do to me. What do you mean? I can't change how a person thinks about you or rocks with you on any day, ever. I can't do that. I don't have the power to do that, right? And I've never asked anybody on this app ever to choose a side when it came to me. If you're my friend on this app, you can go wherever the fuck you want to. Because I sit back and watch how people move when it comes to me, right? Yeah. And they get to choose. And then I get to watch, and then I get to choose whether or not I still want to have anything to do with them, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let me go ahead and share this beautiful beam footage, okay, Nurse P, because we're gonna address your lives, okay? Since you're such a helpful little bunny. Such a little helpful bunny out there helping everybody and sending everybody money. Okay, let me see. Is it showing? Okay, so let's drop this. Okay, and let me see. Can I get the? Let me get the other receipt first. So this is. So if we're going into from let's go into from December, right? Because I'm these receipts are going to not be in order. Nurse Pizzle. Okay, Pop Tart. This is, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show you the one. Let me just go in order, y'all, because this ain't gonna help. All right, let me. Where is he? Is this the first one? Let me see if this is the first one. Okay. Is it showing? Okay. Nope. That's still the same one. God damn. Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta find the right one. I have way too many screens open, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second. God damn it. I got this receipt twice. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. Can y'all still see that on the screen or no? No, it's not showing. Sons of bitches. Okay, so these are not in order, right? So this is a receipt, right? On December 30th. Now, on December 9th, Nurse P went to the hospital, right? Yeah, I wish to, but I didn't start this Montrese, unfortunately. Mui decided to wage a war on me by putting out DMs, right? And now they're casualties of war, and everybody's up in it. So, oh well, she shouldn't have did it, but she did do it, okay? Because she's a well-adjusted individual. Okay, this is me telling Nurse P that she sent me too much money, right? I said, Nurse P, you sent me too much money. This was the second part of her repaying me back from December 9th when she went into the hospital because she owed me money. Okay? Nurse P owed me money. On December 9th, Nurse P sent me a message telling me that she didn't have enough money for a copay. The rich bitch, right? So I don't know what was going on in her life with her family, with her husband, her wonderful marriage that she has, all those kids, why he didn't have the money at the time to be able to give it to her. So I said, what do you need? Let me get to that receipt. I'm gonna show y'all exactly in a real time this shit that's going on. There's a lot, baby. Okay, even this check situation, which is a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, now let's get into it. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was me paying her the money. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. I have to find the receipt of when she initially asked me for the money on the 9th. Okay, so here. So this is the second part of me sending her the money. Okay, here's the first receipt, right? So y'all see this, right? I'm asking her basically like why not? She basically was telling me that she wasn't going to go to the doctor, right? And I said, why not? You need to go. And so she said, she's not used to asking whatever. And I said, well, too bad. One moment, please. And she said, my doctor wants me to come back in. She believe I have strep as well. I said, yep, and I don't like you sick. Give me 2 seconds. I sent her the first 130. She asked me for $130, right, y'all? And then she asked me for another 60. Look at this. This is the second receipt on the 9th. I said, Nurse P, I don't know how to be any other way. This is real friendship. I don't take it for granted. Sent. Sent the first 130, y'all, within seconds. Okay. Now this is December 9th, same day. I said, thanks. She said, thanks. I will text you back when I get done. I said, okay, be careful. She said, okay, thanks again. The 9th. Here, hey, is there any way you can loan me 60 more? I will give it right back. I said, yes, pumpkin. I will give it right back. This is the 9th. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. Now, on the 20th, I had to go to Nurse P to ask her about my money. Okay. She I had to go to her. She was already out of the hospital, right? She said she would have some money for me on Friday. Okay. Now, this is the 23rd. Honey, I'm just checking and she's apologizing for me for all the things that's happening, saying this about the zero temperatures and her not being able to give me the money back. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay? Because it's like I'm asking you again about my money. Okay? I was a good friend, lent you the money. Now when it's time to pay back, it storms and okay. And which I understood. And I told her I'm sorry I had to ask. She said, no, I really appreciate it. You giving it to me. I'm not leaving this house no more this weekend. I said, I got you, boo. That's what friendship does, right? Wasn't hurting for it. Was like, fine. Now this is me on the 9th giving Nurse P the 135, right? And then that's me giving her the $60. All of it. All of it is available for you to see. Okay. I absolutely gave that lady the money. Okay. Now Um, right, that's me in the night. It's actually the 19th I asked her for. Hey, dog, do you know if I'll be able to get some of the money back to me this week? Yep, asking for my money back. Sure did. This is Checkgate, right? There is this assumption that I put out Nurse P's financial banking information. Can y'all tell me of this check that y'all seeing? What part of Nurse P's financial banking information do you see here? Because I'm so annoyed, and y'all, I'm tired. I'm going right back to sleep after this. What part of Nurse P's banking information do y'all see here? Do y'all see a route number? And this is the entire check that Nurse P sent me, which I think was a fake. It was bogus. I don't think it's a real check. It said void after 180 days, and there was a check amount. Where's her banking information, y'all? Where is it? Where is it? There isn't any. And I didn't doctor this check. And I did apologize to her because at the time I was like, man, but did you send me a whole check? Because I wouldn't send out a whole check, right? Because Knowledge put this out because I thought that she was being a fraud. I didn't believe her, right? So this is it, right? hmm This is the time where I think I asked Nurse P to borrow money, okay? And as per my thoughts, right? Nurse P was jumbling around talking about she had to deposit money. Yeah. So she said that I put out her personal banking information. Where did I put out Nurse P's personal banking information, y'all? This is a screenshot of what she sent me, and then this is the check. Where's her information? Right, KW. That's the same effing thing that I said. And I spoke to somebody about this too. And I said the same thing. I said, man, did I take myself out of that? Sons of bitches. I said, who's sending out personal banking information? Who's not getting direct deposits? And she has her own business. So it's like, so is that how you operate your business? Okay. So, and welcome to the chat, KW. I'm sorry. Um, So now I want to go in. Let me stop sharing because let me go in and let me get y'all my whole stream of Cash App receipts with Nurse P. Let me go into that, okay? Because I have that as well. Because honey, I don't know what it is that you're talking about, and I think one of the receipts didn't download, and I'm a little annoyed about it. This is from my okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do these two separately. Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right, I'm ready, y'all. One second. Yeah, because I don't know why even this is such a big deal. Now let me see. Is it showing all this? I don't know what this thing is doing. I'm a little annoyed because I don't know why I can't bring this. Oh, okay. Is it just a lag? Hmm. Okay. I don't know why it's not showing these receipts, baby. Cause if necessary, I will put these out on my but I don't know why the screen isn't coming up. Like, what am I doing wrong here? So annoying. Yeah, I have no idea who's writing checks. Yeah, I don't know. But apparently she was getting checks. But the idea that Nurse P said, or somebody said that I needed Nurse P to send me money to help host a man. Hey, I had stopped talking to Skull Gang Brown the 16th of January. I had asked Nurse P for that money January 29th. That man wasn't even in my life. You gotta stop lying. You really have to stop it, y'all. You have to knock it the fuck off. At this point, like I told people, please stop sending me videos that they're talking about me because I don't care. They could spiral out on this app putting together lies about me. And the day that I get up on here and think that a prostitution whore from my past who borrowed money from me in the excess of $200, right? Who kidnapped a lady and had him in their house for 3 days and got a felony thinks that I'm gonna come up here and go toe to toe with her. You could never. Y'all went down in the barrel to get that one. Yeah, y'all had to go back and get somebody who did me wrong all the way from last year, May, to try to come at me. I don't care nothing about that girl. I don't hear anything about that felon at all. She could spiral out on this app, and I'm putting out the Cash App receipt video that I had on you again, you loser. Okay? Girl, why are you even over there on a panel? Y'all have gotten that bad that y'all had to get that girl on the panel. Hey Marquise, how are you, my love? Y'all are really in the gutter if y'all had to go get that girl. Y'all must really feel like y'all was losing. Y'all had to feel like Brenda got one up on us for y'all to go and get that girl. That girl was over here trying to find out how much she could charge for her coochie. She could never in her life talk about me. I don't care. That girl be hopped up on pills, screaming at the top of her lungs, talking about me. I don't give a shit about what that girl say. That girl probably puts out video, good morning, pretty bad. She probably puts out video all the time talking about me, right? I don't care. Now, here's the thing. Hey, Pop Tart. Hey, little woman over there screaming at the top of your lungs. Okay, doing a cam up thing because you finally got some money in your account. Now you can go and shop. Hey, you knew that I was Vicky Holiday way back in the Gap. When I was over there, you knew that I was Vicky because you were calling me Vicky. hmm You and everybody over there knew who I was. I was a troll. I sure was. I had a fake picture up. I cammed up before. You even saw what my hair and you know exactly what I look like. We used to FaceTime, dum dum. So how can you tell people you didn't know who I was? Why don't y'all cut it the fuck out? I mean, it's like the excess of the lying to try to make me look bad. It's only working towards me. hmm Every time y'all talk about me, my numbers go up. I don't even know what y'all doing. I wake up the next morning or the middle of the night and my numbers is up. Y'all talking about me ain't doing nothing but making me a whole fucking flex out here. Got the people in my DMs because y'all over here talking about me. How is this working for y'all? Is y'all getting all kind of high blood pressure and issues about it? And why are you people over there with your good husbands and your men not somewhere with them and your wonderful children and not worry about me. Why y'all got so much time to be worrying about me? Because I'm not on here all day going from panel to panel. I've been to Cam's panel and the other lady's panel, and that's all I've been. I ain't been on another panel except for mine. But y'all have been doing a world tour with Raheem and me. I mean, y'all have been on a world tour about one lady got y'all bent out of shape that y'all telling all these stories about me. Honey, I say carry on, but don't hit me in my inbox about it. Now, I will be late, but I will be back later to spin the bin on Doogie's Live if it's still up. He did tell me yes because I do ask permission, okay? In order to do it because Doogie went live last night and spoke about the time when we were a group, right, in the mafia, family. And hey, MHB, he confirmed the same thing. The bitch is lying. She was bragging and boasting in that chat about pulling up to your house in St. Louis. Who the fuck would make something like that up? Who wants to put out a lie like that with MHB's name on it? I don't, because I don't know the man like that. I really don't. But you absolutely did say that you pulled up on that man's house, girl. You did. You also absolutely did say that bullshit about Skoka, and we said we wasn't going. But you didn't want to stand 10 toes down on either one of that. But you wanted Brenda to stand 10 toes down on it. Yeah, that's not how it works. We all gonna stand on our shit. We're all gonna be big grown adults, grown adults with husbands and children, and we're gonna account for our stuff because you absolutely said that you did that and you were boasting about it. So in my life, I don't even know what the situation was with Knowledge and MHB or why you pulled up to the house on behalf of your buddy, because y'all solid, right? Y'all solid in Chi Town. Y'all pull up on people, y'all slide people's grandmothers, and you also pull up on houses in St. Louis and you record people's houses. I don't know why you felt that you needed to be that good of a friend. Sounds weird to me, honey. Don't sound like friendship. Sound like something else, but ain't none of my business, okay? At the end of the day, here's what I want to say, and I will put out our log because Nurse P never sent me $100 ever. And on these Cash App receipts that I'll put out, it shows when she asked me to drop Knowledge down twice, when she sent some love for my panel, and hurry paying me back my money. Other than that, Nurse P, you never lent me a dime, and I don't have a reason to lie about it. Okay? Maybe get some rest. Maybe you're going through too much right now and you can't come to your senses. But our Cash App receipts should look the same, honey, because I don't doctor stuff. You do. That's why you had a finger missing on your photo over there. On your Model S photo shoot that you had, right? Remember? Yeah. That's why we were over there looking at the picture because you had a finger missing. Okay. Next piece, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me and leave me the fuck alone. You wasn't this mad about a girl who doxed your whole family, but you mad at me for saying that I sent out your financial information, which is not a thing. I did not send out any of your banking information. I don't even know the name of your company, ma'am. Okay? Nor do I care about your husband, your children. I don't care about none of you's relationships, okay? But y'all told me about your relationships and you brought it to me. I'm not jealous about what another woman looks like because at the end of the day, the only person I'm responsible for is me. Me, only me. I don't have to run around telling people how she looks and all this kind of stuff. But y'all started to smoke. You lit the fire. And you ain't think that I was going to come and I was going to speak up for myself. Y'all thought I was going to hobble down to other human beings. You guys have blood just like me running through your system. You walk on 2 feet just like me. The day that I'm scared of another human being is the day that I hope the Lord comes and takes me up out of here. I hope he comes and take my bitch ass right on up out of here. Okay? Because I'm not never going to be scared of another individual who can't stand, who expects me to stand in it, but you won't stand in your own. And now you will atone for the stuff that you did. And I'm gonna back off and I'm gonna let y'all spiral out on this app. Because let me tell y'all something. The same way Movie got mad and put out those receipts on me, bitch, y'all better be careful what you say to her, because she'll do the same to you. Okay? And if you think by telling me That if I'ma say it, I'ma say it to the person. Well, girl, move through your life saying everything that you think to everybody that you have an ought with if you want to. I don't feel that way. I have a feeling and thoughts about a lot of people that I see on a daily basis, including on this motherfucking app, okay? As a grown, adjusted adult, I don't feel the need to put out every thought that I have. And if I don't like you, I don't like you. If I don't vibe with you, I don't vibe with you. So what? I don't need to be liked by those people. So the people saying, "Well, I'm not fucking with Brenda anymore." Okay, good day. I bid you adieu. I bid you the life you deserve. I sure do. I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm sorry. We did have a past, and this is the way that it happened. Okay, thank you. I just saw the message. Um, this is the way it happened. You know, it's life, and I'm grateful that this happened. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot about how I deal with other people, how I need to be a lot more discreet in my interactions. But it also taught me I don't need a whole posse pulling up on me for me to be able to sit up here and pop my shit to y'all. Yes, I was on Cam's panel and I talked my shit and people hit the panel. People still from months ago were talking about me months ago. I've not had nothing to do with you since then. Months and months and months ago. I've never spoken to you. Why are you still talking about me? Huh, darlings? Why does Brenda still upset you? Hmm? Why do I itch your ass, ma'ams and gentlemen? Why? Why to the point that you feel like you need to lie? Hmm? But I bet you this, y'all listening? I bet you're gonna miss me before I miss you. I bet you. Hmm. Hey, AZ. AZ, hold on one second. Let me get you. Wait, I'm trying to get back to. Okay. AZ, I'll do it later. I'll do it later because I'm getting ready to mess up my whole life. So listen, y'all. Let me cross out of this. I'll put the two receipts because it's easier for me to just go into pictures, and I'm gonna put the two receipts up, and it's gonna show what the money was that came in and went out with me and Nurse P. I'm gonna mod you back up. I'm sorry. I'll do it later. Let me drop this one down. I'll leave. So it's just me. It's me. It's her. Okay. hmm It's she. All right. So listen, I'm gonna come back later and I'll mod you up after I leave here. I could go on my other page. I didn't even need you to be in here to do it. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I will come back later and I'll spend the bin on Doogie's Live. And y'all can share it out and we can discuss what was said there because as I said before, I have no reason to lie about the stuff that happened within the group and the stuff that she told us on the phone. We used to have mini group calls, we would chop it up and we would talk about stuff, right? Um, where the hell would I even get that MHB information from? I knew nothing about it. I do know that Knowledge had multiple pages taken down because guess who told me? Shano's Big Mouth told me because they don't like each other. Okay, they used to talk about each other to me all the time. Thank you, Doogie. I appreciate it. I saw it. Thank you. Um, but I'm gonna tell you, like I said before, this man right here, Doogie, don't have no reason to lie. He don't play around on this board. He's not with bullshit. And I'm sad that he even had to be brought into this stuff. I do not like it. Um, but if I tell him something he don't agree with, he said the same thing to me. Okay, so he ain't capping and putting on for me. And I don't think that you want to call this man a liar. But y'all do what you want. I'll spend the bin later. Um, give me a few hours because y'all, I was sleeping to the world. I was dead to the world. Okay, and I got a call this morning. Man, you need your chat. See the let's go. Big New York and this motherfucker. You hear me? Stand 10 toes down on that shit. Okay, that's what we do, and it is what it is. And my life is my life. I don't regret it. I don't regret my affiliations, my associations, the people that I've met on here, because I've met some pretty decent human beings on here, right? But at the end of the day, what brings people to me, to talk to me, have conversation with me, is because I have a genuine soul and I'm good to the people that I'm around. Okay. Don't tell that man that. I sure don't want to. Y'all hear my voice is still hoarse. Why you said who's from Idaho? You know, AZ King, you is becoming a super troll. You absolutely are, man. Oh, but I'm not going. Wait, what? How that song used to go? I'm not going back and forth with you, niggas. Living my best life. I don't. Y'all want to get on here? You want to argue? I can't argue with you. I don't want to be on this application arguing with people's uh wives and mothers. You people should be somewhere with not all of this time on your hands. You guys should have very full lives. Not to be on the app here with the likes of this woman where her y'all saying that I'm miserable because I don't have a husband and kids. Oh, I didn't know that. I had to. Yes, good morning, Pretty Black. Happy Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. What y'all got planned for the weekend, huh? Is this Mother's Day weekend? Y'all know I don't, Mother's Day weekend. Oh boy, let me tell you something. Like I said, yesterday was the anniversary of my mother's ascension. hmm Her rise to power. Your voice it is a little hoarse though already. Do you hear this voice already? It's hoarse already. Every time when I even start to yell, my voice gets hoarse because I am not used to yelling, y'all. In my life, I don't argue with people. I don't, but I can, but I don't. Okay? Her Brenda was caught trying to steal. Now, you listen, you got to be careful what part of Yonkers. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something about my mother and what makes me the amazing woman who's able to bounce back from everything. That woman was built out of some of the best stuff on earth, okay? And had a body to die for. My mother was a beautiful soul, but let me tell you something about my mother. My mother would get in the midget's ass and it used to scare the mess out of me. I used to, when I was younger, I used to hate going places with my mother. Because my mother would be threatening people. I would put you to sleep with you. Yeah, I sure will, honey. Because my yelling ain't gonna be the kind of yelling that you want, honey. They even talk about my voice, y'all. They said she over there on the island talking sexy. No, I talk in a soft voice because this is how I talk in general. Have you ever been on the phone with me? You know that this is the way I talk. Okay? This is how I talk. Okay? I don't always have to be yelling and in my masculine energy with all this testosterone just because you're upset about a situation and you don't know how to talk like a human being. I'm telling y'all, self control and self discipline is something that I had to learn the hard way because it will F your life up. It will have you making impulsive decisions that you later on can go back and get yourself out of. And I'm not about to live my life like that anymore. So, yeah, I am not unhappy about my life at all. My life is what I make it, and I'm not unhappy about it. There are people with all these things that they say I don't have, and y'all ain't happy on this app. Y'all are not. Y'all got all these houses and cars and all these husbands and all this other kind of stuff, and y'all ain't happy, baby. It speaks for itself. Y'all sit up on this app. I'm in the bed. When I tell you I knocked out last night and I got woken up to a phone call this morning, which I missed. So I will call a person back, but I'm sleepy. But it's like, what exactly do y'all want out of this? What's the end game of this? Y'all don't wanted me to die. Y'all wanted people not to like me. People not to fuck with Brenda. People gonna fuck with Brenda on the strength of who Brenda is. Yep. Y'all thought that you calling me a YouTube thought, a virtual thought. Oh my God. Let me go jump out the first floor window. Girl, I don't care nothing about that. Hey, AZ King, join the crew. I just woke up a few minutes ago. But I told them, listen, I have some people on this app who I think are the bee's knees. I think there are some amazing people. I do. Nothing's ever gotten out about any communication that we have. But babies, please don't send me no more stuff that they saying. I don't care. Yeah. Yeah, out of virtual window. Yeah, because I ain't never losing my life over nobody on this app. But go ahead and I guess carry on, because y'all threatening me talking about I'm gonna go live on you. Who cares? Yeah, who cares? You know what this has taught me? That I now will look at everything differently when people talk, because people lie so much on this app, honey. It is alarming. It is alarming the way people lie in this app. Because to sit and hear me calling somebody out for something that they did, and then for them not to stand on it, and I know I sat there and heard you have this whole full conversation with me. You did. And you gonna say that you got mad at me for putting out and put out my messages because I was playing in your face? Look at you playing in my face now with these lies. Cause I don't have receipts, girl. Remember? You said the other day we don't need receipts. Remember you said we didn't need receipts. Hmm. But anywho, I guess it only applies when it applies to Brenda. Hmm. But it's whatever. So guess what? Later, I'll be back and I will spin the bin on the view video, and we can listen to it together and people can give their thoughts. I don't think that I'm gonna give many thoughts on it. I'm gonna give my little whatever, because I honestly didn't hear it all. I didn't hear it all. I was sleepy and I got out of there. But yeah, I think that's it for me, y'all. I'm so tired. And I've stopped drinking coffee, and ooh child, I don't think it's gonna be for long, because I'm gonna need some coffee back in my life. But you need to well, I choose, but I don't want to scratch. I don't want to scratch. Doogie went live last night. If y'all want to go spend a bin on that, y'all can do it before y'all have to wait for me, because y'all, I'm tired. My body is tired, because I didn't get off Cam's live until one something. I ran into Doogie's and then I got woken up at five something. I already listen. All they're gonna get is what I gave them on cam. I'm not scratching back and forth with these people. They can wear themselves out over me, because I'm not over here worried about you. Running the panels talking about what you look like. I let people know she's ugly. She's this. She's that. Her body. She doesn't have her husband. Oh my God! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. In my life, that has not stopped a thing. That's not the thing. Okay, thank you so much, Doogie. Thank you, Doogie. I appreciate you so much. You don't have to do none of this. Thank you, Dragon. Let me tell you something. Dragon is one of my biggest supporters, yo. I appreciate him so much. And yeah, so I will play it later. Um, when I come back, and we'll listen to it. And I'm gonna be surprised right along with you. I heard like maybe 5 minutes of the beginning, but y'all need to start leaving people alone and stop acting like there wasn't people there to verify some of the bullshit. And ain't nobody gonna put them in no mess, especially not that shit with MHB, because that man don't play about that shit. Ain't nobody gonna put themselves on the line for nobody. But and we don't live out there. I didn't even know that man lived there until that lady told us. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I will put the two Cash App, the chain of the receipts of the Cash App, between me and Nurse P. So the plus signs will be the money that she brought into the account, and it will show the receipts that I'm putting out show what they were for. It shows the comment section of what she sent me money for. Nurse P has never. That's what I say, Dookie. But I'm apparently I'm the only one who's supposed to stand on what they say. I'm the only one apparently who's supposed to do that. Nobody else is supposed to do it. Um, yeah, me too. Because I've done some fuck shit, okay? But I've stood up and said I did it. I even told VS last night, sure did talk about you. Yep. And I'm sure a lot of people was talking about it because they didn't know from when she came and why she was here. And so we did make judgments about that lady. So that taught me something else too. We don't know. But I gotta tell you, I happen to I happen to like VS. I do. People don't people are not gonna agree with me though. And I happen to think she's good for Cam. People not gonna like that either. Okay, I do. I think her, Tracy, and Cam's dynamic is good, and I think it works for his platform. And I think people shouldn't stand in the way of what that man is trying to do. Leave that man alone and let him do what he feels is right for him and his platform. Okay, that's not going on this live. Right, exactly, Doogie. And that's what they doing. And that's why I said, don't send me no more of their lives. I don't care what these people are saying about me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go live for live with these people and scratching and getting my voice hoarse. I went outside. Y'all, honey, I don't know what is going on this year, but the weather is beautiful, y'all. And I was outside yesterday enjoying it. And the day before enjoying it because I always got to go outside for something. And I'll be outside a lot more. Okay. Every time y'all do some fuck shit, I get calls about something good. I don't know. I don't even know what to tell y'all to stop. That's why I didn't say that the other day. I got an engagement to go down and host my girlfriend's event next year, and I'm super excited about it. So I have a hosting event. I had a client interview the other day, yesterday. All of these things happen in the same day. So y'all not messing up nobody, nothing over here. I'm just operating good energy. Whether or not y'all think I'm messy, well, I have done some fuck shit. Yep. I've been messy behind the scenes. But I'll be careful who I have conversations with ever again on this app because everybody can't be trusted with personal information. Because when given it, they use it as a weapon when they don't have the maturity level to be able to deal with their issues and their problems. It's called conflict resolution, and some of y'all don't get it. And I'm scared that some of y'all are parents and children, and this is the way that y'all choose to deal with life. It's scary to me. But I'll also address and deal with a bitch ass nigga or niggas who think that they're going to come on this app and play with my name when I was nothing but good to them. If you think that you're going to put out allegations that I tried to put something in your drink, you have not seen the last of Brenda because I'm going to deal with you legally. And people could say, oh, don't get the police involved. No, don't get my name involved in criminal activity. When the only one on this app who has a criminal past is you, sir. hmm And you have a history of pills because I found the information in Skoka's chat and I took a recording of it. And knowledge to God, let me tell you something. You over there telling that girl to have pictures of her kids and that I asked for her address, you will be dealt with as well. If you think that you're going to play with me on that level because you're in hot water and now you want other people to be in hot water instead of standing up and being the man that you spout on your channel, I got a magic trick for you, knowledge. And I guarantee that all of my magic trick works. hmm So stay tuned for that because the revolution will be televised. You wanted to play with me that way? Oh, it's going to be televised. hmm Yeah. I'm going to play with y'all, but I don't play fair. Excuse me, but I do play in truth. I don't got to lie about a motherfucking thing. But I'm also sitting here patiently waiting. Pins and needles, needles and pins. Because I want these attorney letters and these phone calls to start coming through to me. I want people to call me to the carpet on the things they're accusing me on and watch me stand. I can't wait. I don't got to back down from a thing. You said I was trying to dox you. Call me on it. Call me on it. Let your big bank stand up against my little bank and let's see. Because your big bank might turn my little bank into a bigger bank when this is done. hmm hmm I can't wait, honey. I'm waiting. I don't know it's taking so long. They don't have FedEx in your state. What is taking your attorney so long to get this information out? Do they need something more from me? What can I give them? Get my phone number from Knowledge so your attorney can call me. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. Because there's a way that the phone companies can pull all of your records and see any pictures and text messages that were sent through. Let's pull them. Let's get some official phone records. hmm Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm so looking forward to this shit. I don't know what to do because we're going to show what real liars look like. I'm not leaving the state that I live in to go and check on another woman over what? Girl, I don't know you. I don't know you. Nobody over there talking about you, but that man was talking about you and telling me your business. Now, what you want me to do about it? Get mad at that man, not me. I didn't owe you no loyalty. That man was loyal. That man uh was the only one who had loyalty to you because he had been your friend for over 20 years. And this is what a friendship over 20 years looks like. Knowledge, shame on you. Shame on you for cowering when you got called to the carpet. Hmm? Instead of standing up and taking accountability for what you did, this could have got thrown away. hmm You and Erin View should probably date, Knowledge, because y'all about both on the same vibrational energy. She's sending out pictures of her cooch and her body, and you're over there cowering and lying. I say you shouldn't be worried about her long titties. Run with her and go. Y'all seem like a match made in heaven. That's what I think. That's just my suggestion, though. I'm not a matchmaker, but yeah, and I'm not paying her dust today because she is a child. Let me shut up. Let me log off. If I say anything more about that little raggedy ass girl, she is a raggedy ass little girl, and she's not worth the spit to even conversate about her. Most women on this app got pictures of your body. Okay, girl. They might be calling me a YouTube hoe or a virtual hoe, but my naked pictures ain't running around this app, baby. I bet you that. Show links. Show links. It's not. hmm Have conversations. I don't need to have to send around my naked body in order to get people to conversate with me. Have conversation with me. They just like talking to me. Pick up a skill or two, ma'am. It would probably help you. Okay, so that you don't have to be sending it around to half of YouTube. That ain't got nothing to do with me, though. I'm not your friend, and I don't give two shits about you. The same two shits you didn't give about me, okay? You wanted to join the get along gang, and you'll still probably have 7 people over there on your live. Anyway, all right, y'all. Happy Friday. I hope you have something amazing planned for today and for the rest of your weekend. As for me and mine, I'll do what I gotta do. Okay, it's none of nobody's business. Thank y'all for rocking with Brenda. Okay, I'll be back later. Give me a few hours, y'all. And we'll spend a bit on Doogie's video, y'all. But you know what? I've been feeling a New York way, baby. This one's the Caesar and the chopped cheese and the unlaced Tims and the butters. You understand what I mean? Let's take y'all the only way, baby. It's the New York way with some Jada. Y'all have a good Friday.
I'm glad you did it after you already suffered defeat.
You panicking,
Get the fuck out of here. Get
the fuck out of here, nigga.
Rich is guaranteed you're gonna die, but you might get missed. Maybe 2 or 3 hours till they like they spliffs. And that coke will get you a long time. When I let them know the dope is out, it's like America Online. Wise is awoken. And you know they say that you deserved it whenever you die with your... I still hold a title, cause I'm in the hood like the little motorcycle. Stick up kids hopping out with the old rifles. Just doing shit for nothing, so... I'm just like you, the word that niggas wanna murk you is in the air. Double shot of yak, purple is in the air. And I'm not cocky, I'm confident. When you tell me I'm the best, I mean, come on, what are we doing here? I could have